Good evening, America.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Sitara Puliyanda.
I'm Annika, and here are tonight's top stories. The House of Representatives has voted to pass legislation overhauling the federal visa waiver program and has barred those from Iraq, Syria, Iran, and the Sudan, or those who have visited those countries in the last 5 years, from traveling to the United States without a visa. This is in response to the recent Paris and San Bernardino attacks involving ISIS operatives. House Speaker Paul Ryan stated that this would neutralize the threat from foreign terrorists entering our country. This situation must bring a sense of déjà vu to the Native Americans. If only they had this much power to stop the original foreign terrorists, white people.
Police chiefs have recently expressed frustration over video footage recordings, arguing that it has radically changed their work, making their jobs more difficult, more political, and much less secure. This comes after Chicago Police Superintendent Gary F. McCarthy was dismissed last week after public unrest following video footage showing an officer shooting an African-American teenager 16 times. Nowadays, cops seem to be shooting anything that looks like a threat to them. It's like if I tore down Mr. Jeans' USC gear, got caught by Mr. Jeans, and then argued that civics tests are now harder.
I couldn't tell which was the better joke, the thought of tearing down Mr. Jeans' USC gear or the possibility that a civics test could get worse. Now here to tell us news that she heard 30 minutes ago is our news correspondent Jaime Kim.
Hello Annika and Sitara. Did you hear? Donald Trump is finally getting a piece of his own medicine. Philadelphia Mayor Michael Nutter, in response to Trump's statements that he would ban all Muslims from the United States, said, "If I had the power, the only banning that would be done is that I would ban Trump from Philadelphia." St. Petersburg Mayor Rick Kreisman declared that he would ban the Republican candidate until we finally understand the dangerous threat posed by all Trumps. Although the mayor has come forward and said he had no intention of formally banning the Trumps, we here at Saturday Night Live were inspired with the 95 Trumpsies of why he is banned from our studio.
Let's see. Oh, I like the first one. Donald Trump said he doesn't have a racist bone in his body, and then proceeded to call all African Americans the blacks.
That one was my personal favorite. Apparently he had a Twitter spat with Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia.
Wait. Donald Trump got into a Twitter war with the prince? Now he's attacking royalty. That's worse than Walter Palmer attacking Cecil the Lion.
Well, Palmer literally attacked Cecil the Lion.
That's true. It's worse than Ben Carson stating that the Big Bang is simply a fairy tale and evolution was encouraged by the devil, but not as bad as killing a defenseless animal.
I like how at the Weekend Update we make a scale to measure the failures of our country.
So Jamie, back to the Twitter war.
Yes, the Twitter war began when Prince Al-Walid bin Talal tweeted, "You are a disgrace not only to the GOP but to all America. Withdraw from the US presidential race as you will never win." Trump responded by tweeting, "Dopey Prince at Al-Walid Talal wants to control our US politicians with daddy's money. Can't do it when I get elected. Hashtag Trump 2016. You know, now that I think about it, Trump does have a point. Why would anyone borrow daddy's money to take over politics? I mean, Trump has proven time and time again that he has his morals at the highest standard. It's impossible to even think he could commit such a crime."
Our news correspondent Jaime Kim, everyone.
Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia made a racist comment the other day after a white student, Abigail Fisher, threatened to sue the school for affirmative action because she was too stupid to get accepted. He said that African American students would benefit at a less advanced school or slower track school. Scalia mentioned the mismatch theory, where affirmative action actually ends up hurting the students instead of helping them. I can see where Fisher is coming from. I mean, life is really tough for white people in America. Their level of superiority has made them unable to deal with failure. How sad is that? Let's have a moment of silence for all the average white people who didn't get into their first choice colleges.
Really such a tragedy. Last week, the New York Police Department discovered that a father and son stole over $40,000 worth of chicken wings over the course of 9 months from a New York restaurant where they worked and sold them on the street and to other restaurants. Now, we as adults may find this ridiculous, but it is possible that there is an economical strategy for young people. Here to tell us more about this is our resident young person, Ashna Perera. Welcome, Ashna.
Thanks, Annika. I feel like the dad and the son were totes creative in their approach to making a living for themselves, but at the end of the day, they were like stealing, and they do deserve the punishment. However, with how bad our economy is these days, I could totally see why they did it. But having to do jail time over chicken wings is a little whack. But maybe if they were for Wingstop, it'd be way more chill.
Donald Trump is in the news again, but this time it appears that the tables have turned. Last August, the presidential candidate flinched away from a bald eagle he agreed to pose with for a Time Person of the Year runner-up cover story. The eagle, named Uncle Sam, should watch out. Anything that instills fear in Trump, even America's symbol, could get deported. You know, Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," by getting rid of everything in America.
You know, Annika, everyone has been talking about Trump nowadays, even other U.S. government officials. But I think we have yet to listen to one of our favorite political figures. Here to talk more about the Times Person of the Year runner-up, please welcome Sarah Palin. So, Sarah, what is your opinion of the Republican candidate?
Well, first of all, Sitara, Trump is not a politician. I just think people are all tired of the same types of people in office. With all these problems in America culminating, and politicians have gotten us nowhere. Did you see everybody in the House and Senate are going willy-nilly because nobody knows what to do about them Syrian refugees? Back in Alaska, you wouldn't have to worry about these kinds of things because nobody would go voluntarily freeze their tushies off, not even refugees.
So you're saying Trump's popularity increased just because Americans are tired of everybody else?
Exactly. People are just like, the status quo needs to go. Let's get some diversity in there. We need some fresh blood in there.
So how do you personally feel about Trump?
Well, I'll tell you. I don't know, but we're on good terms right now. I think he said once that he'd be happy to have me in his administration. And you know, I don't hate the guy, so of course I jumped on it. And you know, I was kind of thinking hard about the Department of Energy, because energy is my baby, you know that. Oil, gas, and minerals, those things God has dumped on this part of the earth for us Americans.
Who of the 2016 candidates is the most capable of running the country?
I think I would rather have a president who is tough and puts America first than can win a game of Trivial Pursuit. Let's make America great again. Trump's 2016. Yeah.
Sarah Palin, everyone. Thank you for watching Weekend Update. Good night.
Hey, Sitara, how do we make Halloween great again?
By carving a Trumpkin.
Ha ha ha!